Welcome to the France 24 Observers. It's the last show of the year and we're taking a look back at some of our episodes of Truth or Fake. Now 2020 has of course been dominated by the COVID-19 pandemic. The virus has been a huge source of misinformation online, much of it fueled by conspiracy theories.
This painting was made in 1962 by Walter Molino. It's titled Life in 2022. Incredible, isn't it?
Experts predict that by the year 2020, a new virus will rise, spreading from somewhere in Asia to the rest of the world.
These posts on social media are saying that people predicted the COVID-19 pandemic more than 50 years ago. The painting shows people going around in individual protective glass bubbles. The problem is, both the painting and the news bulletin have been taken out of context. Let's start with the painting. A reverse image search brings up the original picture by Walter Molino, published in 1962 in the Italian newspaper Domenica del Corriere. So up to this point, everything's right. But in the caption, there's no reference to the year 2022. The article is simply asking what cities in the future could be like, and imagines people going around in a kind of solo vehicle called a singaletta, a car for one, so nothing to do with COVID-19. Now the black and white news bulletin. It's actually several different videos that have been put together. For example, this section that shows a girl sneezing.
Perhaps worst of all will be the emergence of a deadly and potentially devastating disease.
You can find it on this website for stock images, where anyone can buy the video. Other snippets of video come from this film, released in 1940. We contacted the person who made the video. He told us that it was meant to be a satirical video, deliberately imitating the style of an old-fashioned news broadcast. He posted it on YouTube at the end of February this year, but then it was shared by other people online.
My content is first and foremost meant to be entertaining, with the secondary goal of prompting thought on the part of viewers. The versions of Avoiding the Future Plague which went viral were edited to omit much of the more overt humour, which means that most audiences don't benefit from either of these intentions.
So beware of posts that tell you COVID-19 was predicted or planned. Usually they either use real images that have been taken out of context, or they're meant to be a joke.
Now the coronavirus also helped fuel other rumours that were going around.
In the Marseille metro, French police against a group of Moroccans and Algerians.
In the Paris metro, police used truncheons against people not wearing masks.
So, which is it? Marseille or Paris? Moroccans and Algerians, or people defying COVID rules? Well, it's none of that. I'll explain. The video was sent to us by a viewer in Jordan. He told us it was circulating on WhatsApp groups there, with the caption about Moroccans and Algerians. He said it was feeding the anti-French mood and boycott, and asked us to look into it. He was referring to the anger in some Muslim countries after French President Emmanuel Macron defended the right to publish cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad. He had been speaking at a ceremony for a school teacher who was murdered for having discussed the cartoons with his students. We also found the same video on a Facebook group in Mexico, this time with the caption saying it was in Paris, police taking action against people not wearing masks. We decided to look for the earliest posting of the video. We used a tool called Invid that breaks the video up into different frames and searches for similar images online. It led us to links in Romanian.
Police operation in Bucharest. Hooligans arrested in metro station.
It was a fight between fans of two rival football teams in Bucharest, Dinamo 2 and Stoia, before a third division match between their reserve sides. So it wasn't in Marseille, it wasn't in Paris, it wasn't even in France. It wasn't against North Africans, it wasn't against people not wearing masks. It was just some football hooligans being arrested in Romania. The same video being used in two different contexts, both of them false. So when you see a video online, remember that the caption that goes with it might not have anything to do with what's really happening in the video. So use your sense, look at it closely, be smart. Finally today, a fake photo sent around the world after the death of Argentine soccer great Diego Maradona in November.
Pelé the King visits Maradona's tomb. The ultimate farewell. Greatness knows greatness.
The same photograph being shared in French, Arabic and English. It supposedly shows Brazilian football legend Pelé paying his respects at the tomb of Argentina's Diego Maradona, who died of a heart attack on November 25th. Now, Pelé did post a tribute calling Maradona a great friend. The two players knew each other for years, and in the year 2000, they were named co-players of the century by FIFA. But Pelé didn't travel to Argentina for Maradona's funeral, so where did the photo come from? To find that out, we did a reverse image search. Just right-click on the photo in Google Chrome. That will lead you to a series of results for funeral homes. It turns out the gravestone comes from a stock photo. You can see the same headstone and the same flowers, but someone swapped in Pelé's face, darkened the hands, and added Maradona's name. So did Pelé mourn his friend's untimely death? Yes, he did. But did he visit his tomb? No, he did not. Now, it's impossible to know who faked this photo or why, but it's a reminder to be wary about photos that circulate after a major event, especially one like this one that touches emotions around the world. You can find more episodes of Truth or Fake on France 24's Instagram page. I'll see you in January.